Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Coming in late this afternoon, man. Had a lot going on today. And I said, you know what? Let me finish everything that I need to do. It's Friday in the week with a strong, resounding punch in the face. And once I'm done doing all the things that I needed to do, I'm going to reward myself with one of the best cigars that I have in the humidor right now for my normal smoke, something I've been waiting to smoke. And I'm going to go ahead and fire this up and talk to you guys and just relax, man. Okay. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. It is once again another beautiful day here in LA. Another beautiful day, bro. And it's about to be even more beautiful because I'm getting ready like this and chop it up with you guys for a little bit. See what's popping. Okay. So yesterday's live, man, was pretty good, man. If you missed that, make sure you go and check that out, man. We were actually talking about the possibility of San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Brandon Ayuk and the media and social media as well as rumors about him possibly coming to the Raiders in some kind of capacity, and we talked about that. But another thing that is definitely happening is the rumors in regards to Justin Fields, quarterback of the Bears, and whether or not the Raiders are going to actively try to pursue the man or figure out something or whatever it is. Okay, what better for me than to smoke a top-notch cigar and talk about this subject on a Friday afternoon with beautiful clear skies. Well, there's some clouds out, but it's still clear. And then come out here and smoke a stick and talk some craziness. All right. Let's get down to basics and the semantics of the situation. Okay. Justin Fields is a quarterback that is in flux right now, man. A kid who had a lot of expectations in Chicago, and he hasn't done well in Chicago. The Bears have had the first pick of the draft 2 consecutive years. They were the first pick in the draft last year, and he was the quarterback. They're the first pick in the draft this year, and he's the quarterback. So there's a lot of question marks in regards to this guy. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be a good conversation, whether you guys are going to make it good or not. Because I'm smoking on something that's really popping right now. This is really good. So, with the first pick of the draft, now that the Bears have the opportunity to draft anybody that they choose to or make any deal that they choose to make, when you have the best quarterback draft class of a long time, where you have this many potential first-round quarterbacks, including the consensus number 1 draft pick in Caleb Williams, and the possibility of it being a Drake May, of it to be a Jalen Daniels, so on and so forth. The Bears are in a situation. Do they keep trying to make Justin Fields the man who's going into his 4th year, or do they go ahead and reset the table and draft a Caleb Williams, or trade that pick and wind up moving to 2nd and picking out a Drake May or whoever, or Jalen Daniels? And based on what's been happening and what's been talked about, including Justin Fields having a conversation on a pod yesterday, talking about he wants to remain a Chicago Bear, even though he's doing things that doesn't show that he does, by unfollowing the team, on his Instagram and all this cryptic type stuff that he's doing in regards to social media. He made it clear that he wants to remain a Bear. He said that Chicago is lit and he wants to be there and this, that, and the other. And some teams that's names are popping up are the Atlanta Falcons, talking about some possible interest, talking about some other teams possibly, and the Las Vegas Raiders name has been brought up. Now, in regards to that, okay, let's run these likes up, y'all. Let's go, man. Smash the notification button and hit the like button. Okay. Make sure you're tipping your bartender and taking care of your boy. Let's get this algorithm popped off. Another thing that has been concerning to me is that I'm hearing a bunch of mixed situations. I'm hearing some people saying, in the media and some other people stating that the Raiders are definitely interested in Justin Fields. All right. Then I'm hearing that the Raiders are not interested in Justin Fields. All right. Because of the fact that Luke Getsy is the offensive coordinator. Then I hear, well, they are interested because Luke Getsy is the offensive coordinator. Now let's break this down. Let's break it down very, very easily and very quickly. Salute to all you guys are on there, man. Okay. Oh, this is excellent. I'm chilling, man. I'm really doing well right now. Here's the situation. We all know that Luke Getsy was hired as the offensive coordinator for the Las Vegas Raiders by Tom Telesco and Antonio Pierce after Cliff Kingsbury changed his mind or got the Godfather call from Magic Johnson, or was given an offer that he could not refuse, and decided to go to the Washington Commanders. So Luke Getsy definitely was not the first choice when it came to trying to land an offensive coordinator that has a relationship. If you haven't noticed, a lot of these OCs, they're getting hired based on who they experience or what kind of offenses that they ran to be coordinated with the quarterback that's the incumbent quarterback of that particular team. Okay, Cliff Kingsbury, direct connection with Caleb Williams from USC, which would lend to the fact that wherever Cliff Kingsbury is would be a definite possible destination for Caleb. So when we drafted him, I'm thinking, whoa, are we really going to try to go after Caleb Williams? Okay. Since that didn't happen and now he's going to Washington, we all know that Caleb Williams, his choice is probably to go to Washington. He's from DC. Cliff Kingsbury's with him at SC. He wished him congratulations. But when he was when he was reported to be with the Raiders, he didn't say anything. But when he got with the Commanders, all of a sudden Caleb Williams had a tweet to put out. Okay. So Luke Getsy was the second man. Now Luke Getsy last season was the offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. All right. Who Justin Fields is now possibly being rumored to be traded from. Based on the research that I did, when I found out that we had Luke Getsy, the first thing I thought about was Justin Fields. All right. Now understand something. Okay. Just because you have an OC that's familiar with a quarterback doesn't mean it's going to happen, but you would be a fool to overlook it. Okay. Justin Fields as a quarterback, I remember when he was a rookie and he played against the Las Vegas Raiders and he torched us. We lost to Justin Fields when he was a rookie. Okay. He absolutely clinked the Raiders' clock. Okay. He absolutely destroyed us, bro. Okay. And then this season that just passed, we had Tyson Bagent, the quarterback that was taken over for Fields because he was hurt, who was also a rookie, undrafted free agent rookie from a D2 school, was out there making our defense. He was out there looking like he was Joe Montana against our defense. But then again, that was Josh McDaniels' defense. Luke Getsy and Justin Fields, they were not seeing eye to eye at all last season. Luke Getsy and Justin Fields were not making things happen. The reason why Luke Getsy got fired was because of what he didn't do with Justin Fields. What exactly did he not accomplish? Well, those of us that know that Justin Fields is a very highly mobile quarterback. He's mobile. The kid can get out in space. He can extend plays. He's young. But Luke Getsy was trying to, and the Bears wanted him to be more of a pocket passer because his passing is not his strong suit. Okay? Him passing the football and actually throwing the ball where it needs to be in his accuracy and getting it down the field is erratic. Okay? So what they tried to do, what Getsy tried to do, was to get him to stay in the pocket. Don't just run, do one read and run out the pocket because you're athletic. Stay in the pocket, avoid whatever you can avoid, but throw the ball down the field. And he played horrible. Outside of him being hurt, which he's hurt a lot, most quarterbacks that run out in space and get out in space a lot, they get hurt. Okay? Unless you're Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes is going to run out of bounds. He's going to try to get that last little inch and he's going to slide. But these guys, they're taking hits. Him, Lamar, whoever else you can name that's out there running around with their heads cut off. So Luke Getsy and Justin Fields were not getting along at all last year. They definitely had a disconnect in regards to what it was that they both felt they should be doing. Justin Fields is saying, look, roll me out. If nothing's there, let me run. Getsy's saying, no, don't run until you have to. Stay in the pocket, man. Let's get the ball down the field because you running the football is not getting anybody involved. It's not getting the wide receiving core involved. It's not helping the running game if you're not able to pass the football, because all they're going to do is just set it up to dare us to pass the ball, and then we just run all day. So they weren't getting along, man. Let's understand that. For a lot of you guys in the nation, you guys really want Justin Fields, you better understand that him and Luke Getsy were not on the same page just a couple months ago. And that's the reason why Getsy was available, because he got fired because he couldn't get Justin Fields to actually be effective as a passer. All right? Luke Getsy changed his footwork, had him work on his footwork, changed his footwork up, changed his mechanics. None of that worked, bro. None of it worked. So guess what? Chicago gave Luke Getsy the pink slip. Told him to get his ass out of Soldier Field and figure out where your next destination is. Here's your last check. And here's an Uber X to the Greyhound station. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of Shy. Get your ass out. So now he's with us. So a lot of people are saying, well, Getsy knows Justin Fields. Yes, he does. Getsy knows Davante Adams. Yes, he does. Okay? But one guy was effective in his system, Davante Adams, and another guy was not effective in his system, Justin Fields. Okay? So, that is why some people are saying that the Raiders are not pursuing him. Here's the reason why people are saying the Raiders are pursuing Justin Fields. Number one, with that being said of Luke Getsy and Justin Fields not seeing eye to eye, not getting along, they're saying Antonio Pierce is going to be the guy that's going to galvanize those two, sit them down, work their differences out, and have those guys shake hands and decide to be, come together and form a fist with the Raiders and fix whatever it is that's bothering them. That's what they're saying. They're saying Antonio Pierce has the leadership qualities, and he has the ability to be able to fix the rift that's between those two. The rift that is between Luke Getsy and Justin Fields is real. It is not cap. It is not fake. It's real. Okay? Justin Fields doesn't want to leave, and he wants to stay where he is. He knows he's got a brand new system coming in. How excited do you think he would be at this point to go to the Raiders and deal with the same offensive coordinator that you didn't see eye to eye with for 2 seasons, the last couple of years? Same dude, different uniform, different scenery, different city. Somebody has to go in there and fix that. Somebody's going to have to fix that shit. Okay? So they're saying that your boy Antonio Pierce, Coach Pierce, would be the guy to fix that situation. Point 2. Another reason why they're saying the Raiders would pick up Justin Fields is because he would probably only require a 3rd or 4th round draft pick to get. The way that Chicago is positioning themselves, they are looking like they're getting ready to draft Caleb Williams. Now, will that work? It all depends on whether or not Caleb wants to play for him or not. Caleb could try to force a trade, try to do an Eli Manning, try to do a Peyton Manning, trying to do a John Elway, and force your way to the team you want to go to. And I really think he wants to play at home so his mama can see him play. Just to be honest, bro, you get a chance to play for your childhood team in your hometown, you might want to play for your home team that you've been rooting for, that you grew up around. They're just saying. Okay? Now, Tom Telesco, who is the general manager of this team, is notorious for not moving up. He's not an aggressive draft GM. He's not aggressive. He likes to stand pat. What would be his most comfortable situation based on what's being told? Tom Telesco would remain at 13. We would trade a 3rd or 4th round draft pick or both, or package him up. What's being said, maybe package up a Hunter Renfrow, throw a 4th at them cats. We get Justin Fields. We stay right where we're at. We're not giving up any future assets. We're not giving up any future 1st or 2nds. And you're not giving up anything. And we got a quarterback that we can work on, and then later on in the draft, or maybe in that same 1st round, we can draft a J.J. McCarthy, or we can draft a Michael Penix, or we can draft a Bo Nix or something. That would mean there will be no Jaden Daniels sweepstakes unless we still decided to be aggressive and move up. So there is a possibility that Justin Fields and Jaden Daniels can be on the roster. It's a very distinct possibility that could happen. Okay, so that's another part of the reason why the Raiders would do it. It's not going to cost a lot. All right, based on what's being said, it's not going to cost an arm and a leg. We get to keep all our assets. We get to keep all our draft picks. If we still want to try to go all in and try to get up and move up to get Jalen, which is definitely going to be a 2nd to 3rd pick, we got to be in the top 3. If we're not in the top 3, that guy will not be there. He will not be there at 4. Okay? Too many teams need quarterbacks down there that are down there. All right? So that's the possibility. All right? So for a recap, for them of you guys that came in late, the rumors about Justin Fields and what's getting ready to happen is mixed bag. Half of what I'm hearing is that the Raiders would never do it because of Luke Getsy and his relationship with the quarterback, Justin Fields. All right, what just happened? Told you all of that. And then the other one is he's not going to cost a lot. You can get him for a 4x4 from Wendy's and a large Frosty. You can get him. Okay. Now, Matthew Shack Unfiltered, what do I think? Well, I know that Monday is the beginning of the combines. So from Monday the 27th of February to like March 6th, for like the next 10 days or so, 10, 12 days, the combine is on and popping in Indianapolis. There's going to be a lot of people that we're going to be looking at. Everybody's going to be there. We're going to be checking whoever's going to be. We're going to see whose quarterback days is doing what. Okay? I don't know who's not going to do the quarterback day, but I guarantee you Caleb Williams isn't going to do a quarterback day. It doesn't help him to do a quarterback day. If he goes out there and he stinks up the joint, it messes up his shit. No reason for him to go out there and pass the ball. Now these other dudes, these Bo Nixes, these J.J. McCarthy's, these Michael Penixes, these Spencer Rattlers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even a Drake May, maybe even a Jalen Daniels. We're gonna have to see what the hell's going on with these cats, man. How are these guys gonna be looking out there? All right. But starting next week, you're gonna start seeing some things being done. You're gonna start hearing about early trades. Now understand when I'm saying early trades, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Come on, run the likes up, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. Let's get this algorithm pop off. Let's let everybody know we're here. Let's let everybody know. We just walked into the party and all the fine females need to know we showed up. Okay? Walk in. What's up? Party has started. I'm here. Okay? That's what this does. Let's go. So, we're going to start hearing about potential trades. A lot of times trades will be predetermined and they won't be official until the calendar year begins in March, which is next week. So you might already hear certain people are slated to be traded. You're going to hear about certain people are already going to be cap casualties, okay? Even though it's not officially on the books, you're going to hear about it. I just heard that Xavier Howard from Miami is going to be a cap casualty. I'm like, man, we need to figure out what we could do to get this cat. But I'm hearing already Houston is already trying to stick their teeth into him. You're going to be hearing stuff like that. You've already heard about Garoppolo's going to get released. You're hearing about Renfro. You're hearing about all this other stuff. But it's not going to be official until the calendar year in March begins. But doesn't mean we can't have trades on the table. We can't have them stacked up. So, with that being said, I'm not willing to say anything is going to happen until after this combine, bro. There might be a diamond in the rough. There might be somebody that leaps over somebody else. A Drake may have a bad pro day. I doubt it, but he might. Who knows? I definitely know Caleb ain't going to take his ass out there and throw no footballs. He's the number one pick. Why mess that up? All right. I don't think Jalen's going to go out there. Jalen Daniels knows he's a top 3 pick. I'd be very surprised if I seen May, Jalen Daniels, or Caleb Williams at a pro day throwing the football during the combine. I'll be very surprised. Everybody else that's not those 3 guys, I expect to see them throwing the ball. All right? I expect to see them in their pro days. As far as Justin Fields is concerned, he doesn't have any type of power. He doesn't have any type of influence. He's saying he wants to stay with the Bears. He's saying that he wants to be a Bear for life. But then again, when you're 24, 25 years old, you probably had a girl that you thought you was going to marry, and now your ass is 38, and you praying to your God, the tree, the rock, and whoever else, that you're glad as hell you didn't marry her, because now she's a Big Shirley. So hey, who knows what they want to do at 25, all right? But according to him, he definitely wants to stay with the Bears. But the Bears ain't Michael Jordan. He ain't nobody that they need to be concerned about. So I don't think that I think it's premature right now. I think that we need to definitely be aware. I think it's a coin flip. I think Justin Fields is there just in case. Like, if we can't get to where we got to go, it's a very good possibility. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are telling me, Shaq, what do you think about Kirk Cousins? Shaq, what do you think about Kirk Cousins? Hey man, Kirk Cousins is okay. I mean, he's not anybody that I feel that's going to change our fortunes. And I'm tired of old quarterbacks. I'm tired of people that are in their 30s, bro. I'm tired of 30s and 31-year-old quarterbacks, bro. Like, why do we got to keep drafting people or acquiring people that's old? Like, we need to get somebody. Justin Fields is young, at least. I think he's 25. Okay, we need somebody that's in their mid 20s, somewhere around there, early to mid 20s, so we can have something that we can build on, bro. Okay, we all know AOC is a little older. I think he's 25, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was a A 5-year, I think he had a red shirt year or something like that, or he maybe had what they call it, a skip year, man, where a lot of times these players will take a year off after high school and then they'll play a year later. But he's an older guy. Okay, AOC might be a rookie, but he's 25 years old, bro. Okay, so I think everything is on the table. I definitely think we're going to get a quarterback. There is a lot of talk that AOC might really be the man. We don't know, but we're definitely not going to sit around and hope he is. He is the incumbent starter. He is the starter for the Raiders. You have a starting quarterback. His name is Aidan O'Connell. He is the starter as of now, as of today. As of November 1st, 2023, the Raiders' starting quarterback is AOC. It has not changed. He has not been benched. He has not been traded. He has not been told that he's not going to be the starter. He's the starter. All right. So as far as acting like we don't have a quarterback, we do. But is Aidan O'Connell good enough to beat Patrick Mahomes? And that's all that really matters if you really think about it. Okay. There's only one man in this entire National Football League that I'm focused on. I'm not focused on any other team. I'm not focused on any other regime, any coaching staff. I'm not focused on who drafts who. All I'm focused on is the team that has back-to-back Super Bowl championships that are in my division that I play twice. That's all I care about, bro. I am super focused. I only care about Mahomes. I don't care about no other person means anything to me at all. I don't care about what you guys are talking about, what you're doing, nothing. If you're not Kansas City, you're not even somebody that I'm even focused on. Okay? We should play well against everybody in the league, good enough. But when we want to get to the Super Bowl, it's got to go through him, bro. That's it. There's no more playing around, no more acting like Mahomes is he ain't shit and he sucks and he's this. No, he's not, bro. He's the best player in the fucking league, and he shows you every damn year when he hoists that damn trophy up. And then he hoisted a trophy in our stadium. I'm sick of this shit. I'm focused like AP is. A lot of you guys are mad because you said AP saying this and he's saying that. Dude, you have to be the person to come out and say what's going to happen. So when it happens, you already warned everybody. So they can't act like you switched the script up. I'm telling you in advance, we're going after Mahomes and shit. When his ass gets outside them tackle boxes, he's a runner. And if he's not sliding, he's barbecue chicken. That's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. I don't care about nobody else, dog. I don't even give a damn about no. You guys can say whatever the hell you want to say. If you didn't beat Mahomes, you are not my focus. Last team to beat Mahomes was mine. The last coach to beat Mahomes was my coach. I'm worried about me. I'm not worried about y'all. Y'all welcome to be here. Love y'all, all that shit. But when the season kicks off, it's everybody versus everybody, bro. That's what it is. Okay? So, I'm going to recap. Then I'm going to read your questions. Let's get these likes up, man. You guys being lazy as hell. Come on, man. The run-up should be running up. All you got to do is click on it, bro. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to kill you anything. Okay? Is Justin Fields being considered by the Raiders? Yes. How seriously is he being considered by the Raiders? That's the determination. He's on the board amongst everybody else. Okay? Every potential quarterback scenario is on the whiteboard in Coach Antonio Pierce's office and in Tom Telesco's office. Caleb Williams' name's up there. Drake May's name up there. Jalen Daniels' name up there. I would be willing to say that if you put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Jalen Daniels is 1. But then again, you got to overcome 10 draft slots just to get the 3. What are you going to give up? Are you giving up futures? Tom Telesco ain't that dude. Tom Telesco is a very conservative GM. All right? I'm letting you guys know straight up. The man does not take chances. You talk about somebody who drives the speed limit. You talk about the guy who has a seatbelt on. You talk about the guy that adjusts his mirrors when he gets in the car and shit. You talk about a guy who definitely is looking both ways before he makes a right turn. That's Telesco. He is not a gambler. He is not a gunslinger when it comes to the draft picks. He is a conservative GM. And unfortunately for people like me, who want the aggressive approach, who doesn't care about a salary cap, who doesn't care about how much money it costs. I don't care if it costs Mark Davis 200 million. I don't care. He made a shit ton of money. He's become a multi-billionaire since he's been in Las Vegas for the past 4 years, and we have not won a single playoff game. All right, we've been in the playoffs one time while Mark Davis is making money. Spend some of that money, homie. I ain't tripping. I don't care about the cap. The Raiders are 50 million under the cap right now. We have a lot of cap space. I don't want it all spent on defense. I need that offense clicking. All right. So once again, I think Jalen Daniels is 1. I think I would be willing to say at 2, Justin Fields. That's my opinion, because everything else is going to involve draft picks. That why are we moving up? Why would we move up if we're not getting Jalen Daniels? Okay, we're not getting Caleb Williams. That's out. Why would we move up and trade assets to get Drake May? For what? Why would we move up to get anybody that isn't number 5 that plays for LSU? Okay, so if we can't move up and get Jalen Daniels, I'd be willing to say that Justin Fields is on his way. But I don't know how aggressive Tom Telesco is going to be. I just know his history. Okay, a lot of you guys were out there saying that, well, you know, some of the bolts up members of this channel, because like I said before, a lot of you guys that are watching right now, this isn't a Raider channel. This is a non-denominational channel. You can come here any team, long as you know what the hell you're talking about, and you ain't over here being a piece of shit. You can be here. All right. So that being said, a lot of the bolts people that I've talked to are saying that Tom Telesco, in his defense, his hands were being handcuffed by the Spanos family. They didn't want him to spend no money because obviously they're roommates and they can't afford to get their own stadium. Okay, they're roommates with the Rams. They don't have good credit to get a lease on a stadium, get their own shit. So guess what? They're working part-time jobs just to pay the rent over there. So I'm being told that Tom Telesco is a lot more gangster than he's been reported to be. But I come from the show me, don't tell me school. Okay. So, once again, I want Jalen Daniels. But shit, people in hell want ice water. All right. So, just because you want some shit, don't mean it's gonna happen. A lot of shit has to happen. Has to be a lot of cooperation. The Bears hold all the cards. They are playing chess. They are never playing checkers right now. They are saying we might do what Caleb does not want him to do. I don't think Caleb wants to play for the Bears. Okay? I think Caleb wants to force his hand. He went into the draft without an agent. He has the possibility to possibly go back to USC if he doesn't like his draft pick. That would mess up his stock if he did it. Because if he decided to go ahead and pull out, he would be in the supplemental draft. And that would mess up his money. And I think, based on what I know about Caleb Williams, me being a USC fan, for 51 years and me watching him, he likes money. He likes his paper, and he wants to definitely be the first pick. So that's where we're at, man. I think that Justin Fields is the second option, and it's probably the safer option. Now, do I think that he would be good for the Raiders? That's a whole nother conversation. Okay, I saw the brother. His passing ain't all of that. All right. Yes, he has a good, strong arm. Yes, he can move around, but his accuracy isn't that great. He doesn't hit receivers. He throws a lot of picks, and he likes to put himself in situations where he gets blown up. He ain't a slider. He's a guy that I can get an extra 2 or 3 yards, and then he gets his head dinged in. Okay, he gets hurt every year. That brother hurt. All right, so that's what it is. All right, so I'm gonna read you guys' questions, but that's how I feel about it. I think that there's a lot of validity to it. There's a lot of validity to Justin Fields possibly being a Raider. Am I excited about Justin Fields being a Raider? No. I'm not excited about it because Luke Getsy and him were not. They were to the point where they weren't even speaking last year. How the hell do you Raider fans want the repeat of what just happened a couple of months ago? You want your brand new offensive coordinator and your brand new quarterback not on speaking terms. I don't like that. As much as I know AP is a miracle worker, and he can get in there and he can sit these guys down and over a steak and a couple of Long Island iced teas and shit, and try to get them to share some lobster mac and cheese and get along, I ain't with it. I ain't feeling it, homie. I ain't gonna even hold you. All right. I want Jalen Daniels, but once again, like I said before, are we willing to pay the price for Jalen Daniels? And from what I'm hearing and what I've seen, Tom Telesco isn't a gambler, bro. Tom Telesco is he's at the penny slot machines at Aria, and that's what he's doing. Like, dude, why are you over here at the penny slots? Because he ain't trying to put no money in the machine. If he wins $20 or $30, he's happy. What an amazing cigar, bro. I'm having a great time. All right, man, let me read you guys this question, see what you guys are talking about. Willie Teague with the $3 dono, man. Love the videos. Hey, Willie Teague, we need people like you over here. Appreciate the dono. Hey, man, just go ahead and sub the channel, bro. Sub the channel, dog. Don't matter what your team is. We don't care about that over here, dog. Okay? There's nothing on this channel that says Raider anything. The title list states there's nothing Raiders on it. I'm just a Raider fan. So you're going to get Raider content and other content. All right? We talk about whatever we want to. Love to have you over here, pimp. Appreciate you. Okay? Appreciate you. All right, man. Let's see what's going on, man. See what's popping. What's up, sis? I see you on here. Okay? I'm chilling. Like I said, I have not had a cigar. I have not had a cigar in a while, bro. I pulled out the damn My Father. Those of you guys who understand, My Father cigars are some of the best in the world. I say I'm pulling one of my Fathers out today. I'm having a great time with mine. Isaiah Butler in the house. What's going on, man? What's going on? Carl Sanchez. Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam. Let's do this. Okay. Julio Barrera, man. Salute OG, the Unfiltered Nation. Christy Hurd. What's up, Christy? Hey, Christy, guess where I was at today? You know your boy went right over to Earl's Grill over there, right on Crenshaw. And next to your favorite spot, the District. I still have not been in there, Christy. You and best friend, y'all need to invite me over there and get me some of them salmon plates that y'all be eating and shit, Christy. Okay, but I was right there on Earl's Grill or right there on Crenshaw. Yes, I go to the hood and eat. Okay, I have a hood pass and I use mine. Booty Bang in the house, man, said I'd take Justin Fields. I would take him if I can't get Jalen Daniels. I want to stick with the Jalen Daniels situation. I don't want to be knocked off my square, bro. Jalen Daniels is the answer for me, bro. He's the answer. He is a guy who wants to be a Raider, and that is the main thing. I keep trying to tell you guys, man. People who want to be Raiders succeed with the Raiders. Okay? People who want to wear the silver and black. This team, historically, I keep trying to tell you guys. I know a lot of people get pissed at me because, I got 3 rings and motherfuckers is mad, but hey, it is what it is. Okay? Some people are ugly. I ain't ugly, so I don't know how it feels to be y'all that's mad at me. Okay? That being said, dude, people who want to be Raiders always succeed with the Raiders. That's just what it is, man. If you want to be a Raider, you're going to succeed, bro. If you don't, you won't, bro. And just because you are a Hall of Famer, Randy Moss, you know what I'm saying? Fat ass, greasy ass Warren Sapp. Just because you're in the Hall doesn't mean you're a Raider, bro. Just because you played for us don't mean that you're going to succeed. Them dudes came over here, had Hall of Fame careers, and came with the Raiders and took a fat ass, stinky ass shit. Okay? You have to want to be a member of this team. You have to want to be this. It has to be in your DNA. It has to be in your physical makeup and shit. It has to be on your application. It has to be in your resume. Okay? And I know Jalen Daniels is a Raider, bro. I know he is. I know he is, dog. That dude was standing next to AP when we won. Came a few times, but was there after he won his Heisman Trophy. Who did he shout out in his Heisman Trophy speech, bro? He shouted out Antonio Pierce, bro. You think that was just because? He could have just called Coach. Say, hey, Coach, thank you for, everything you did in my career. No, he made it clear Antonio Pierce was a huge influence in his success. Okay? He wants to play for Coach. That's what I want. I want somebody that wants to play for us, not play football because it's a check, not play because I got mortgage payments. I want to play for the Raiders because this is where I want to play for. Ask Mad Max. Ask Josh Jacobs. Okay? These dudes getting tattoos and all of that, bro. Like, that's what I want. So Jalen Daniels is definitely a Raider, bro. But will he play for the Raiders? That's the key. Because unfortunately, he's so good, other people want him. And they're in a better position to nab him than we are. It ain't like we're sitting at 5 and all we got to do is put together a care package, put together a salami and cheese plate and send it on over and we can move up. Nah, we got to give up some assets. God. So, but if we can't get Jalen Daniels, life goes on. I've always told you guys that are on this channel that you guys follow this team and other teams. It goes for you guys as well, because we got fans of every, damn near every team in the unfiltered nation. I mean, unfiltered fam over here. Dude, you got to understand, man. There's going to be some. You got to be able to turn the page. If you look at the Raiders and look at who we didn't draft, you go in there and kill a whole fifth of Jack Daniels to the head if you would remember that we drafted Jamarcus Russell over Megatron. Like that right there would make you into a crackhead, bruh. I mean, look at the people we didn't get. We drafted this dude, and then these guys are right there. So, we're not good at drafting. Raiders suck at drafting. We've been like that for a long time. And if we're not going to clue in on somebody that is a can't-miss pick, then we might as well go get Justin Fields. But I don't really believe Justin Fields is going to change our fortunes unless his attitude changes. Okay? He has to change his attitude. His attitude isn't great, man. He's not a bad kid. He's just... He doesn't want to be coached, bro. It doesn't seem like he wants to be coached. All right? That's the way I see it. He doesn't want... Not by Luke Getsy, at least. Maybe somebody else. Okay. Make sure you guys are picking up the merch, man. Pick up the merch, man. If Coach Antonio Pierce got the merch, how come you don't have it? Okay. Booty Bang. Justin has a ton of upside. He's young, mobile, he's accurate. He's not accurate. He's a speed type, sharpshooter. Everything you said was right except accuracy. He's not accurate. He makes good plays. He could throw the ball down the field, but when you're talking about somebody that's a precise route runner, like a Devontae Adams, I don't know if Adams is gonna like him turning around being open. The ball ain't there, man. Did you see when AOC wasn't getting him the ball? You see how frustrated he was when he knew he was open. Do you know that AOC, as much as you guys want to, like I say, a lot of you guys are carrying around AOC's balls in a knapsack over your shoulder and shit. Like, come on, man. You should be carrying your own nuts. A lot of you guys want to carry extra nuts in your backpack. Do you know that there was at least 3 touchdown passes that AOC missed with Devontae Adams this year? At least 3. Wide open. Wide open. Okay? Justin Fields could do that same shit. Or even worse, Devontae's wide open and you run for a first down. Devontae's still going to be like, dude, give me the fucking football. I'm here to catch the ball. I'm not here to see you run. So everything else you said was right, though. Okay? My sister Bev said, follow me on X and on IG. Guys, make sure you guys are following me on all platforms, man. We're going in. We're going hard. Okay? Ray Love in the house, man. What's going on? Run the likes up. You know what it is. Salute to the nation. You know, Booty Bang. Yo, Shaq, we're drafting at 13. Let's draft the best defensive player. You guys are really focused on defense. I understand why you're saying that, okay? I talked to some of my homeboys yesterday, man. My boy Ant Cuts, Bev, Ant Cuts. Ant Cuts, this is my sister. And Nigel Leak called me. Nigel's in the Bay. They both called me yesterday. I was on the phone with them for like 45 minutes after the live. They was actually on the live yesterday. You didn't see them, Bev. But talking to both of my boys, man, these dudes know football like I do. And they're talking about defense as well. And I understand why you guys want to focus on defense, because the defense is the best part of our team. Out of all the facets of our team, the defense is the strongest. Why not make the defense even stronger? The problem is we're not beating Mahomes with a strong defense. Okay? We're not beating him, dude. The reason why we won on Christmas is because the defense got 2 defensive touchdowns. We won by 2 touchdowns. We did not get anything done on offense. If we would have scored a couple of touchdowns on offense, we would have won that game by at least 17 points. If we would have got at least a couple of tugs on offense, we didn't complete a pass for 45 minutes. Okay? The first 15 minutes of the game, AOC made some passes. The next 45 minutes, nothing. Not a completed pass to not one wide receiver, running back out of the backfield, nothing. So I'm cool with our defense as it is. We need to focus on the offense, bro. Like I said before, man, it all depends on how tired you guys are. All right. Some of you guys have a lot more patience than I do. You guys are willing to just continue to just improve slowly. I'm tired of this. All right. We have to do something. It's time for us to spend some money. It's time for us to give up some assets. What are we protecting all these picks for? We don't know what the hell we're doing anyway. Okay. All right. X-Men in the house, man. What's going on, my boy XT, man? Niner Empire. I don't know what you guys are doing, XT. I haven't really heard anything yet from you guys. Okay, but I'm definitely going to be paying attention to what the Niners are doing. All right. Bev, like and subscribe to the channel and lock in with the memberships. The memberships is the gravy. That's your championship ring is that damn membership. Let's go, you guys. All right. Christy said, I hate this time of year. As you can see, Christy Heard, green. And see your badge changed, Christy. Your badge is now aqua color because you're a month. Every month, the badge changes. Says, I hate this time of year. This is shit be running me low. Yeah, I understand. You know, but it's time for us to switch gears. We're going to be talking a lot more basketball over here, man. Time for y'all to get your basketball ears on. Okay. If you one dimensional, man, you gotta pick your game up. We're gonna be talking about a bunch of different shit. Okay. Gonna have to get this basketball. It's not exciting yet, but it's gonna be soon. Okay. Booty Bang, don't worry, Shaq. Even if Washington does draft Caleb Williams, they ain't gonna do shit. Oh, I already know that, bro. I'm not worried about them. I told you I'm only worried about one. I'm really only worried about one guy. I'm not even worried about a team. I'm worried about a guy. My whole mood changed, bro. My whole mood changed with this Super Bowl. All right. When I sat there and I saw Patrick Mahomes win that Super Bowl, bro, I said, you know what, man? It's time for us to stop capping. It's time for you to stop lying. It's time for you to stop running around here acting like that man ain't a problem. Patrick Mahomes is a whole problem, bro. He is an entire problem. Okay? He's 28. He has 3 chips. The man is not retiring anytime soon. It doesn't seem like there's nobody that could beat his ass outside of the Raiders. We're the last team that beat him. I'm saying it's us. I'm not worried about nobody. If the rest of you guys can form Voltron and figure it out, and y'all can help the cause. Every 31 teams need to be all of us focused on one dude. Everybody needs to be thinking like we're thinking. You should be tired of this dude running all over you. I'm sick of this kid. Salute to him. No, he's getting maximum respect from me. But just because I respect you don't mean I don't want to put my whole foot in your ass. And that's what it is. I'm tired of this shit. Time for us to pick our games up. I'm worried about 15. I'm not worried about nobody else. I'm not worried about 87. I'm not worried about Frank Clark. I'm not worried about Chris Jones. I ain't worried about Pacheco. I'm not worried about how about them Nuggies. I'm not worried about Andy Reid. I'm worried about 15. You take 15 off that team, it ain't going to be a problem, bro. Take 15 hurt, you put in whoever you want to put in. They ain't the same. Okay? That's my focus. Just like Antonio Pierce said, we're focused on one man. Head of the snake. Cut the head of the snake off, the body gonna die. That's what it is. All right? Okay? Hadid in the house, man. What's going on? What's good? Booty Bang says, if we get Justin, he's definitely going to start. He better. What would be worse? You know what would be the all-time worst thing to happen to Justin Fields? If Justin Fields comes to the Raiders and he doesn't beat out AOC, I'm gonna be laughing, bro. I'm gonna be laughing. Okay? He can't be the guy that is not being the starter. He better not let a second-year quarterback who's not mobile beat him out. Because if that's the case, what do we trade for him for? He better come here and be the starter. And you know what? AOC just isn't going to sit there and let somebody take his job. That ain't happening. I'm telling you that shit now. That kid is a competitor. He's probably working on his shit right now. That's one thing I can say about AOC, man. AOC is a hard worker. He's not physically gifted and athletic as far as his legs and feet. But that arm, he has more arm talent than Justin Fields. Let's just keep it $150. He has more arm talent than Justin Fields. Okay? Both of them guys throwing the football, that's their problem. All right? AOC has more arm talent, but his accuracy and him hitting the right guy and him going through his progressions, that could just be because it was his first year. Maybe the game will slow down for AOC. But if there's 10 or 12 yards that needs to be gotten, AOC, is he going to go get them? And like I said before, Aiden O'Connell doesn't even run to the cleaners to pick up his laundry. He doesn't even do that. Justin Field loves to run, but he also loves to get hit and get hurt. But when it comes to both throwing that football, both of those guys got challenges. Okay. Hadid in the house. What's going on, Booty Bang? Okay. Iceman in the house. What's going on, Ice? If we cannot trade up, how about trading for Fields, drafting a cornerback at 13, and getting Shedeur Sanders next year? I mean, you know, there's a whole lot of things that we could say, bro. But I'm going to tell you this shit right now. What you just said, Iceman, all that's cool. But guess what's going to happen in that scenario? 15's going to be hoisting up his third consecutive Super Bowl. Then he'll have 4. Like I said, man, this man has to be stopped now. Okay? He has to be stopped now. And if I was Patrick Mahomes, bro, why would I think that I'm not going to hoist it up again? I've been to 4 Super Bowls, bro. I've only lost 1. Who did I lose to? The guy I'm chasing. I lost the Super Bowl to the incumbent GOAT, the guy I'm chasing. That man is not in the league. Patrick Mahomes not afraid of anybody in the NFL. He's not afraid of no team, no coaching staff, no defensive coordinator, no player. He said that his toughest opponent and who he respects the most on defense is Max Crosby. Okay? But that doesn't mean that I ain't gonna try. I ain't gonna be comfortable enough going out on the field doing what I do. So I'm not trying to wait for next year to get Shedeur Sanders and do all this other shit, because that means he's gonna have another Super Bowl. Then there'll be 2 ahead of us. Time, man. We got to go now, man. Carl Sanchez says, I say pass on him. I would too if we can get Jalen Daniels, but if we don't get Jalen Daniels, we better get Justin Fields. I don't want Kirk Cousins. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. Not because Kirk Cousins isn't a decent quarterback, but he's just another 30-something-year-old quarterback. You know, he got hurt this year. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. Everywhere we look, it's a gamble, man. And like I said before, man, I'd rather have Jalen Daniels. I really would. But hey, like I said before, it's going to be a hard road to hope. Okay. CG said, even though NFL's is scripted entertainment, I mean, what isn't scripted entertainment, bro? Everything's scripted. Okay? Even the reality shows you see is scripted. Okay? I'm just telling you, bro. You guys are talking about what's real and what ain't real. I don't know what to tell you, man. NFL's 104 years old, bro. They got everybody by the short hairs. They could be scripted and you're still going to watch it. The Super Bowl, as much as everyone said it was scripted and how it was already predetermined and all of that with the Swifties and all of that, this Super Bowl was the #1 watched television show in the history of television. There's been no television show that was watched more than that Super Bowl. So guess what? A whole bunch of people watched the scripted Super Bowl, allegedly. Just saying, bro. Okay, Iceman, I'd be willing to bet Mahomes gets more bull crap roughing the passer penalties than anyone. Can't worry about it. A lot of you guys are worried about penalties, bruh. It's all about rattling that dude, bruh. The Raiders have always been historically the most penalized team in football. When we won Super Bowls, we were the most penalized team. Okay, being penalties depends on what kind of penalty it is, bruh. You know. If you're able to get in that man's head and he starts playing erratic, I'll take a couple of 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalties for him to be rattled. Hey, it is what it is. It's football, bro. Okay? It's football. And if he's outside those tackle boxes, bro, he better understand he's getting hit. Don't try to get an extra 3-4 yards. You know how he tries to get them extra. You think he's running out of bounds and he's sneaky. He acts like he's going out of bounds and you let up and then he turns back in and goes for another 7. Nah, dog. Nah. Might have to hit his ass on that line, make sure his ass is out of bounds, man. He's a man like anybody else. Okay? He needs to be hit. Okay? And that's what needs to happen. As long as it's legal. And if it isn't legal, hey man, stop running around. Okay? Booty bang. When Patrick runs out of bounds, it's a dirty play because he gets hit. That's an extra 15-yard penalty. Dirty but smart. Dude, no one's saying they hit him out of bounds. Okay? What AP was saying was employing the Jordan rules. Those of us who was around when Michael Jordan didn't have any championships, as much as everybody, deservingly so. Everybody thinks Michael Jordan was invincible, deservingly so, due to the fact that he's 6-0 in the finals and never lost in the NBA finals. Those of us that was watching Jordan when he was with North Carolina, like me, okay, when he was in college, and seen him for the first 7 years of his career failing over and over and over and over again, scoring 63 points against the Celtics and still losing by 4. Them damn Pistons was beating Jordan's ass. Every time Jordan went to the to the cup, he was getting hit. Okay? And there wasn't no flagrant fouls back then. And if the NBA said, hey, we got to protect him, let the NFL create some new rules for Patrick Mahomes and shit. Okay? But guess what? In the meantime, in between time, bro, maybe we can win a Super Bowl before they decide to put bubble wrap around 15, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to put some bubble wrap around his ass. Pretty soon, when you look at him sideways, it's going to be unsportsmanlike. That man has it like that. Can we get a Super Bowl before y'all change the rules? Okay? That's my thing. Go ahead and change the rules after we win this chip next year. We win our chip, then you guys can throw a do not touch sign on his ass. Okay? Right below the Chiefs, it says Chiefs, then it says 15. There's a space right here. You could put Chiefs, do not touch the quarterback, 15, after we win this one for me right here, number 4. But until then, bro, I ain't worried about no penalties, man. That's how far I'm with it. I don't care no more. Playing within the rules ain't getting us nothing, is it? Okay? Especially if you guys say it's scripted. All right? Jonah Gishweiler says, for real, who would consider Fields with Getsy in Vegas when Chicago never worked? What's going to change? Fields' arm does not seem to improve when running the football. Quarterback does not seem to win Super Bowls. That is a knock on Justin Fields coming to the Raiders, because you really do not understand, because I know a lot of you guys outside of your own team, especially if you're a Raider Nation, a lot of you guys don't pay attention to what's going on with the rest of the NFL. That's why you got me. I'm going to pay attention to every team. All right? I'm going to pay attention to everything, so I know everything. That fallout between Luke Getsy and Justin Fields was serious. When you're talking about your quarterback and your OC not even communicating, not having any type of a communicative, what a beautiful word, communicative relationship, meaning they didn't talk at all. Like, I ain't talking to this motherfucker and he ain't talking to me and I ain't listening. Justin, stay in the pocket. Listen to this motherfucker, man. Shit. I'm out here getting hit. I'm gonna run. What's the use? That's what they're saying now. But they're also saying that if anybody could fix it, it would be AP. And you know what? I'm willing to believe that AP will put them in a room and AP be like, you know what? We're not leaving to this room until we work this shit out. He'll get on the phone and be like, Sandra, nobody call me. I'm going to be in here talking to Luke, and I'm going to be in here talking to Justin Fields. Click. Mark. I'm not talking to nobody, man. I got to work this out. I see y'all. We going in deep cover mode, and we're not coming out until we got this shit figured out. Click. But I'm telling you, if we don't get Jalen Daniels, bro, I don't want Kirk Cousins. I really don't. Does that mean he wouldn't come over to the Raiders and light it up? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I don't want. That's all I'm saying. I'm just telling you what I don't want. Okay. Booty bang. All right, Shaq, man, go get that. Go get that going, man. Big Shirley knows she know how to cook, man. Mail me a plate. Okay. I know she got some bomb ass macaroni and cheese you can send over here. Okay. What's going on? Who this right here, man? Corey in the house. What's going on, Corey? Maurice Ross. What up, Mr. Shaq? We getting fields, or are we going to start getting hopeful quarterbacks, bro? I don't know, bro. I'm just telling you what I think. I'm just telling you based on now. Pay attention to the combine. When you hear that certain people had a quarterback day or they're going to have a quarterback day, you need to watch. Just because we don't get somebody in the first round doesn't mean we don't have second and third rounds to get. Okay? Most of these quarterbacks, could come in later rounds. All right? Or come in late rounds. All right? Got to remember, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, last person picked in the draft. Tom Brady, 6th round draft pick. All right? That means every NFL team passed on him 6 times. All right? So let's not act like there's not other quarterbacks that could do the job. But we won't know. All right? Okay. Jay Bird says never will happen. Fields not going to Vegas. That's possible. Okay. But if Fields doesn't come to Vegas and we don't get Jalen Daniels, I don't want to hear you guys complaining when we draft J.J. McCarthy at 13. But me and my boys had that conversation yesterday. My boys asked me, you know what I'm saying, sis, Nigel asked me, he said, hey, if we can't get Jalen Daniels, who'd you want at 13 out of the people that's going to be there? So I said this. I said, well, Bo Nix was there. McCarthy's going to be there. And I said, Michael Penix. He said, throw Penix out. Penix is trash. I was like, I'm just telling you who's going to be there. I said, Bo Nix is more athletic. But that J.J. McCarthy has that Tom Brady type. Now, he has that kind of smell on him, dog. Like, he's the guy that nobody's thinking about. He might come in the league and act a fool. So, we don't know. All we can do is hope that we do our due diligence. All right. Another person that has a very good relationship with Justin Fields is your assistant general manager by the name of Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly has a very, very, very good relationship with Justin Fields. So there's another person that will possibly be a catalyst in him coming over. Let's get these likes up, man. Okay, you guys, come on, you guys, help your boy out. Okay, let's go. Okay, Bev. Hey, yeah, Bev, tell me to get these likes up, man. They're being real lazy in here. Okay, let's get this memberships. Let's get these memberships jumped off, man. Okay. Let me take these glasses off, man. It's getting kind of dark in here. Corey says, I do not want Justin. So a lot of people don't want Justin. Okay. Juan Macias said, Raider Nation. Okay. Corey says, I'm spitting facts. That's what I do. Okay. Carl Sanchez, 4 for 4 from Wendy's. Hey, dog, 4 for 4 from Wendy's. 99-cent tacos from Jack in the Box. Whatever the hell you want to do. Okay. However you want to draw the shit up is however you want to draw the shit up. All right. I'm just telling you. All right. We don't got time for the bullshit. Okay, somebody has to do something. Okay, Daniel Berry Sports in the house. What's going on? Justin Saw. What's up? Jay Sizzle. What's going on, pump? Okay, Kingston. If Davante Adams has an elite quarterback, he wouldn't even be more dangerous than he already is. And Kingston, I agree with you. But the thing that's funny to me, man, is that, like I said before, man, I talk NFL with so many different people from so many different fan bases. The only people that shits on Davante Adams is people that are in the nation. People that are in the nation, they're the ones that talk about that he's this and he's that. And I keep telling you, how in the hell are you shitting on Davante Adams when he had different quarterbacks throwing him the football and he caught 103 passes? Do you know how many wide receivers caught 100 passes? Not that many. He had 3 different quarterbacks throwing him the ball. He had Jimmy throwing him the ball. He had Hoyer throwing him the ball. He had AOC throwing him the ball, bro. How many catches would he have had if those guys could get him the football? He had 103 catches with 3 different people spinning it. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with Davante Adams, man. The problem is the quarterback can't get him the football. That dude is always open. And what's even funnier is that they double cover a guy and he doesn't get the football. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay. All right, man. John Doe in the house. Appreciate you, man. Sam Tanker, what's going on, Sam? Okay, Daryl Davenport was popping. Okay, Sam Tanker. Corey, got a question, brother. What about Joe Milton? He's in an NFL draft. A lot of people are mentioning Joe Milton. And my philosophy on what we need to do as far as quarterbacks are concerned is that we need to keep drafting quarterbacks until the right one shows up. The San Francisco 49ers got it right. I would not doubt if the 49ers don't draft another quarterback, bro. They had Jimmy Garoppolo. They drafted Trey Lance. They had Trey Lance. They drafted Brock Purdy. They drafted 3 quarterbacks, bro. I mean, well, they traded for one and they drafted 2. Okay? I would not be surprised if the 49ers drafted another quarterback. I think we just need to keep drafting quarterbacks. We should draft at least 2 quarterbacks in this draft. Doesn't mean that we need to draft somebody early, but a Joe Milton or somebody else, man, we don't know who's going to turn into who. Okay? For every C.J. Stroud that came into the league, there's been a Ryan Leaf. There's been somebody who was trash, who was looking like they was going to be Dan Marino, and they wound up being Danny DeVito. Okay, we all know that. All right. So that's what it is. Carlos Rodriguez in the house. What's going on? Okay. Computer Genius just told you a couple of weeks ago Raiders are going to get going for Fields. A lot of people told me that. Hasn't happened yet. Okay? Hasn't happened yet. Nothing's happened yet. I'm just saying what I want. Because what I want means some shit. I'm be honest with you guys. What I want means something, bro. What have I gotten that I've wanted in the past 4 or 5 years? I've only really gotten like 3 things that I've ever wanted, bro. 3 things. I got Gruden when he came back 5 years ago. Okay. I got Devontae Adams, and I got Antonio Pierce. That's it. I haven't gotten nothing else I wanted. I've just been sitting here. So it's about me. It's about me as a fan of this team, bro. As a paying member, as a person who actually patronizes the games and actually spends my hard-earned money to go to that Death Star and pay those resort fees at those casinos and spend all that money to go to a game to see us underachieve. I want what I want. Okay? I haven't got a lot of what I wanted. I want Jalen Daniels. All right? I don't care what we got to do to get him. I'm not worried about draft picks. I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about who we got to get rid of outside of a stupid trade like trading a Mad Max, which isn't going to happen, or trading a Devontae Adams, which isn't going to happen. Everybody else who's potentially able to be traded, cool. I'm good. I don't care. Okay? I want what I want this time. All right, Rich said, run the likes up, man. Let's go, man. It's a little bit better, man. You guys can still help your boy out, man. Let's go. We got over 100 people in here. All right. NFL fans, Gerald Davenport, know the Fields. He's considered a bust if the Bears are willing to let him walk. Well, man, there's a lot of people who revived their career. With the good thing about Justin Fields is that he's young. Justin Fields is young, bro. Okay? Maybe a change of scenery is what he needs. Okay? Who knows? I'm just being honest with you guys, man. Okay? I don't want to be quarterbackless. I don't want to be drafting an offensive lineman. I don't want to be drafting a Tyree Wilson with a tore up foot that we got to wait for him to get healthy and him to develop and all of that. Because like I said before, there's a man in our division that's not worried about what we're doing at all. He's gonna run all over us again. All right? Sick of this shit. I got to win a Super Bowl, bro. I'm tired of this. I need my 4th chip. Okay? I need my 4th one, bro. I'm greedy. It's my turn. Okay? That's why I'm looking at it. Everybody else is getting their turn. I've seen the Eagles win a Super Bowl. I've seen the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win 2. I've seen the Seattle Seahawks win 1. I've seen everybody else win Super Bowls, and I ain't winning none. Nah, dog. I got to win me one, bro. I need to get my. It's been a long time. I got 3 rings. I need my 4th one. That's it. I see one guy in my way. Okay. Jebber says, I live in Chicago. Chicago will be taking Williams, but Fields can get us Marvin Harrison Jr. I understand that. Marvin Harrison Jr. Is an absolute monster, bro. And we all know his dad, Marvin Harrison Sr., is a Hall of Fame wide receiver, one of the best wide receivers of all time. But if you look at where they are and you put them at the same age, you put Marvin Harrison Sr. as a senior in college, and you put Marvin Harrison Jr. as a senior in college like he is now, or wherever he is, junior, whatever he is, same age, Marvin Harrison Jr. is way better than his father. Does that mean it's going to translate to the NFL? Not necessarily, but I'm willing to believe yes. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is faster and bigger than his dad. Okay? He's going to be a problem. All right? I'm telling you. All right? As far as Jay Bird, I appreciate you being here. You know, my best friend is from Inglewood. You know Chicago. You already know South Side. Dan Ryan Freeway. You know what I'm saying? Way down there in the hood. Old Block. That's where my best friend's from Old Block, bro. He's a Bears fan. All right? He tells me all about what's being talked about in Chicago all the time. All right? So I know you guys are serious about Caleb Williams, but Caleb Williams is a prima donna. Do not hang your hat on Caleb. You better make sure Caleb is down with it, because Caleb will leave you high and dry, bro. He will go back into right back into the portal and go right back to SC and leave you hanging. I'm telling you, that dude is definitely somebody who is a prima donna, okay? Without question. Talented, you know, probably the best young quarterback that's in the draft. But that dude does not need to go to the pros. He's already a multimillionaire already. He's already sitting on about 10 million. He's 21 years old. He lives downtown LA Live at the top of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, overlooking the whole downtown, driving a damn 2023 Turbo Carrera convertible. The dude is paid. He could just be like, fuck it, I'll just go back and take my classes online and go back to SC. I'm just telling you what kind of cat that dude is. That dude's like, I want ownership in the team if you draft me. I'm like, dude, who in the fuck says that? Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is that dude. I want to own some of the team. Will it happen? No. But he's still saying what he wants. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Pavel in the house, man. Hey, man, come here and sign up with the channel, big dog. Okay. Julio Barrera in the house. Nate Dogg. What's up, Nate? Hey, Shaq, a lot of my coworkers are tired of AP talking. Yeah, let's get to it. They want to see wins. They don't talk too highly of them. They wanted Harbaugh. I'm out here defending AP all the time at work. Well, here's the thing, Nate. You got to understand, and you got to pay attention to this, Nate. I'm trying to help you. Anybody that's talking shit about Antonio Pierce now is not rocking with Antonio Pierce. It has nothing to do with him talking. They weren't fucking with him before. Okay? This man has only been the coach of this team for 9 games. All you got to do is to you know, think about what it is. Were these the same guys that were telling you be patient with Josh McDaniels for a year and a half? Are these the same guys that were complaining about why didn't we go after Harbaugh before he was talking? When you don't like a guy or you don't like somebody, everything they do irritates you. That's what it is. Everything that man does irritates these guys. Doesn't matter if he was talking. They'd say he wasn't talking enough. Now he's talking too much. And now this and now that and blah, blah, blah. So don't waste your time with them. They have to deal with the fact that they did not get what they wanted. You just said it. They wanted Harbaugh. Harbaugh was never interested in being with the Raiders. He was interested in going here to LA and being the guy that's going to have all the power and all the shit on him. Now, I wouldn't worry about what they want, bro. You got to be selfish. You got to be selfish as a fan. If you're an AP supporter, you got to be selfish. Because they were selfish when they had their quarterback. Remember all that? I remember everything. I'm not a guy that forgets. You say some shit to me, I remember what the fuck you said. Okay? Now that it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, now it's our turn. When you guys had your guy, you guys brought in Josh and Dave. I told you we were fucked from day one. Y'all said I was hating. Y'all said I'm just saying it because he's a Patriot. Then we came in. He stunk up the joint, took a playoff team. We won 6 games. What did you guys say? What did they say, Nate? Oh, well, Derek Carr's not his quarterback, Shaq, and this isn't his team, and give him a chance, and blah, blah. Okay. What'd they do? They got rid of the Derek Carr, brought in their guy. When we could have got C.J. Stroud, they brought in Jimmy Garoppolo. What happens? They get fired on Halloween. Jimmy Garoppolo gets put on the bench. So for a whole 25 games, they got their way, and it didn't work. We got our way 9 games, and they're already telling you what they don't like. Oh, he talks too much, all this, and I'm tired, and we got to win. Don't pay attention to none of that shit. I'm not listening to nobody, okay? You're going to sit here, and you're going to suffer seeing that man on the sidelines being the coach, just like I had to do it. I had to cheer for him. I had to cheer for McDaniels when he had the Raiders shield upside down. Remember that? Nationally televised game. This motherfucker had the shield upside down for an entire quarter. I had to hear his raggedy ass his speeches and shit. Well, we need to learn how to win. And I had to listen to that. I had to listen to him never address me as a fan, never mention Raider Nation out of his mouth. So, hey man, I don't feel sorry for none of these people that's suffering. Sit there, eat your applesauce, and shut the fuck up. That's what you tell them, Nate. Okay. Sam Taka, AP son and Marvin Lewis son are coaching on the team. That's what's up. Hey man, that's what it is, dude. New regime, new opportunities, new shit. You don't like it, tough titty. Okay, it is what it is. We don't give a fuck. You got to be selfish, man. You got to be selfish, bro. That's what it is. Everybody ain't riding with it. All right, so fuck them. That's why I look at it. All right, chill till I die. Draft Caleb, trade Fields to the Packs, 3rd overall. Then we get Harrison Jr. The whole line less than field. That's a lot to do. That's a lot to do, man. That's a lot to do. Everything you said would be great if you could figure out how the hell we're gonna do that. What picks are we giving up? It's gonna be a litany of picks, man. The Bears had the first pick last year. Look at what they got last year for the first pick. There wasn't no Caleb Williams there. You talk about somebody going raising up the prices and shit. Like my wife, I be complaining, bro, like like, man, I got a headache. I'm driving from somewhere or whatever. My head hurts, man. And I'm like, fuck. I got to go to 7-Eleven to go get some aspirin. Aspirin to 7-Eleven for some Advils is fucking $9 and shit for fucking 5 of them. I'm like, fuck. I had to pay $9. My wife said that's a convenience fee. Okay. Was it worth it? Yeah, because my head was fucking hurting. I didn't feel like driving all the way over there to Walgreens and doing all that shit when there was a 7-Eleven right here. I'm gonna go over here to 7-Eleven and pay this $10 for 3 pills. And my head was fucking hurting. Convenience fee, bruh. You want Caleb Williams? You're gonna pay the convenience fee. It's that simple, bruh. Okay? Yeah, you know that you can go right to the grocery store and go get some Hostess cupcakes for $1. But when you go to 7-Eleven, them motherfuckers is $3.79. How bad do you want the Hostess cupcakes, bruh? You pay $3.79. Grocery stores closed and shit. Gotta figure it out. Jay Bird, Chicago till I die. I couldn't have said it any better. I got you. Okay. Jonathan Felix said, let's win. Just win, baby. Carl Sanchez said, yes, the Jordan rules. Them Jordan rules was something else, bro. Them Jordan rules was something else, man. I mean, you talk about them Pistons made Michael Jordan into what he is. Without the Pistons fucking him up for years. Jordan he never went in the gym. He never lifted weights. He didn't do any of that. He's like, okay, I'm more athletic than you. I could jump higher than you. I'm faster than you. My first step's faster than you. I can go to the basket. But guess what? Gravity affects everybody. Yeah, you're up. You're about 12 feet in the air. Guess what? We're grabbing you in the air and we're throwing you on that hard ass parquet floor and shit every time you come to this bitch. We're bloody in your lip. We're doing this. We're doing that. All right. What did Jordan do? He complained. As much as you guys want to swear he didn't do it, he did. He didn't have social media. He went right to the press. This isn't basketball. They're trying to hurt me. They're doing this and that. This isn't this and this isn't that. Shit, David Stern's like, hey man, we got to come up with something to protect this guy. Came up with the flagrant foul, bro, in 1991. Flagrant 90-91 season. They created the flagrant 1 and the flagrant 2 for Jordan. Now when you hit him, now it's a flagrant. Now it's you get another one of these, you're out the game. It is 2 free throws and the ball. Changed everything. Mike went and got in that gym, got himself stronger. Now when you're hitting him in the air, he's still in the air. Okay? That's the difference. We gonna do the same shit. All right? Until they change the rules. All right? See all you guys on here, NVD money, man. Funny the people talking about AP should shut up and never played at a high level of sports. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? The people that talk the most are the people who ain't did shit. Have you ever noticed that? I got people who come on this channel telling me what I need to do, and I'm like, dude, you go to your profile, man, you don't have not one subscriber. Your own mom don't even follow you on YouTube, but you got all the advice, but you can't get a channel popping. That's what it is. There's always somebody who ain't doing what you're doing that can tell you what you should be doing. Nothing will fuck your relationship up faster than a motherfucker who don't got nobody. They're quick to tell you what you shouldn't do, what you shouldn't tolerate. Oh man, if it was me, I wouldn't be doing this and that. That's why you ain't got nobody. That's why you got your 5 fingers and a whole cup of Crisco, old school Crisco, the white Crisco, and you're working it because you don't know how to keep nobody. Nobody want to fuck with you, so you don't get to tell people who's actually laying next to a warm body every night what you would be doing while you're by yourself. Okay, that's just what it is. Jabber said Fields is going to get us Marvin Harrison Jr. This we're going to find out. Okay. Ark Achilles said we're friends now, Patriots. I don't know about that one. Rich said Tommy T's a sharpshooter. That's why he was hired. Let's make it count. Now, Rich, I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. Like I said before, one thing about me is I'm always going to talk to other teams, other people from other fan bases that I know. And one thing, there's 2 things that I heard from Charger fans. Now, we know when it comes to the AFC West, there's only one team who doesn't have any type of hardware at their house. We already know who that is. That is the Chargers. And the Charger bolts up fans are the quickest ones to say the Raiders ain't shit, but they've had 58 opportunities to win a Super Bowl and they've won none. So if anybody don't need to be talking, it's them, but they always got our names in their mouth. But with that being said, I still listen to them when it comes to certain shit. And we do got a few Bolt fans on here that are members of this channel, or actually subscribers, I should say. 2 things they told me. There's 2 different schools of thought with the Bolts. Number 1, with Tom Telesco. One guy told me that they used to call Tom Telesco Coupon Tom. Listen to what I'm saying. A lot of Charger fans or the Charger fan base would know I'm telling the truth. They used to call Tom Telesco Coupon Tom. What does that mean? Hey man, I got a coupon. Like, I'm not trying to pay the freight. I got a coupon. So if it doesn't have a coupon, you don't got a coupon, you don't use it, you don't buy it. Why are you buying canned peas, Tom? I got a coupon. I get 2 for 1. So they're saying he's cheap. They're saying that he doesn't make moves. He's Coupon Tom. The other fans told me, well, Tom Telesco is a lot more aggressive than he was allowed to be. But due to the fact that the Spanos family is cheap as hell and they didn't want to spend no money, they didn't allow him to do anything. So we're going to find out, because right now he's not with anybody that's holding him back. He has all the power. As much as everyone wants to think that AP's running shit, he's running shit to a certain degree. But Mark Davis said that the buck stops with TT. If TT says we ain't doing it, it ain't happening. Now, I'm gonna say this about Antonio Pierce. If you think Antonio Pierce isn't gonna try to go over Tom Telesco's head, you're definitely on that rat poison, because he definitely is. He's already done it. Coach Pierce has already went over his GM's head to get something done. In the 9 games that he was there was a player that was on the waiver wire from the Patriots by the name of Jack Jones. He said it on the Pivot podcast. When he saw Jack Jones was on the waiver wire, he went right to Champ Kelly. Now understand, Antonio Pierce was the interim head coach. Champ Kelly was the interim GM. So what did he do? He went to Champ Kelly. Even though that's his boy, he still had to go through the chain of command. Champ, I need this kid. Let's get Jack Jones. Champ Kelly, who was riding with AP, said this. Hey, AP, I don't know, man. He got a lot of baggage. Hey, man, I know this kid. I coached him in high school. He's best friends with my son. I coached him at Arizona State. Blah, blah, blah. I know his mama. I know his grandmama them. I know his daddy. I know this. I know that. I know his hood. I know his set. I know that. I know this. He's from Compton. All that shit. Went to Long Beach Poly. All that. He's like, hey, man, you're going to have to talk to Mark. In other words, even Champ was like, hey, dog, I ain't authorizing that shit. But if you can go talk to Mark and Mark says it's cool, I'm cool. You think AP said, well, you know what, man, that's fucked up. I'm not going to go do it. You don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. All these fans that are mad at AP, they wasn't mad when Jack Jones was catching them one-handed pick sixes. They wasn't mad then because that's his guy. All right? And they wasn't mad when he got that pick six on Christmas against Patrick Mahomes. They weren't mad. They're mad now, but they weren't mad then. So what did he do? He went right to Mark Davis. He went over his GM's head and went to the owner and said, Mark, I want this guy. And what did Mark say? I don't know, AP. This kid got a lot of baggage. Same answer. You would think the average guy would be like, well, shit. I talked to the GM. He said no. I talked to the owner. He said no. Fuck it. You know that didn't happen because you saw Jack Jones wearing number 18 getting pick sixes. Okay? So what did he say? He said, Mark, this is what I'll do. If Jack Jones doesn't pan out, you can get rid of him at the end of the season and you cannot retain me. And Mark was like, well, if you want to do that, all right, if you believe in it that much. And guess what? It seemed to work, didn't it? So if Tom Telesco tries to pull that, I ain't with it, I guarantee you, my coach is going to go over his head. Guaranteed. When you saw that press conference, you didn't see a head coach that was intimidated at all, did you? You saw him say, yeah, Tom, I'm going to say, that when we was tell him about when we was in the elevator. He was like, I'm going to do it anyway. What did he do? Okay, don't worry about it. I'll do it. You're talking about a guy who knows this is his only chance. Antonio Pierce knows he's not getting another head coach opportunity. He knows that. He already knows if he takes a shit with this team, he's not getting another chance. He won't be Josh McDaniels. He won't be getting another job. So guess what? If he thinks that we need to do some shit and Tom ain't with it, he's gonna go to Mark. I'm telling you that shit now. I'm telling you that shit now, bro. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Rich T talking about Tommy T's a sharpshooter. We're going to find out. Gerald Davenport, Raiders should stay at 13. Pick the best quarterback available. Sign a resident free agent quarterback. That's the safe route. That is typically what Tom Telesco is known for. Standing pat, not moving around. When they got Justin Herbert, he didn't move nowhere. When they got Justin Herbert, they were right where they needed to be. They didn't move nowhere. But when you're at 13, bro, Tom Telesco is, like I said, he's not a gambler, bro. That's the dude that goes to the roulette table and puts down a $5 chip. Put me 5 on the pass line. This is the high roller table, bro. Oh, it is? Okay, well, tell me where the low roller table is so I can put this $5 chip down. Coupon Tom, bro. And if he doesn't do what I want him to do, I'm going to be calling him Coupon Tom. I'm telling you that shit now. Computer Genius, I think the Raiders should keep their first round and trade the third round pick with Justin Fields. It's a safe bet. If we're not going to move up, we need Justin Fields. But if you think that I'm going to believe that Justin Fields is an accurate quarterback and he's going to beat Patrick Mahomes, I don't believe that. Not based on what I've seen. He's going to have to come in there and he's going to have to play ball. He can't go in there with the prima donna attitude like he had with Luke Getsy. That ain't going to work. Okay? He does what he does with Chicago. It's not going to work. Okay? Jaybird says Justin Fields hates Luke Getsy. Told you that. Jaybird that's on here is a Chicago Bears fan. Hey, Jaybird, sub the channel, please. I'm requesting for you to please sub the channel. You're listening to somebody who is a Chicago Bears native, who is a Bears fan, who's telling you that Justin Fields hates your offensive coordinator. What more do you need to hear, bro? He didn't say dislike. He didn't say not particularly, fond of him. He said hates. Okay? That's what you guys got to understand. All right? Rich, make sure, man. Make sure you guys are liking the videos, man, to get the algorithm. You guys are doing a little bit better, man, but I need a little bit more help from you guys. Dr. Van, what the hell is going on, Strand? What's up, Doc? Good to have you back, Doc. You've been gone for a while. Glad you're here. Okay, Computer Genius, passing's not great. Great runner, though. Doesn't try to avoid contact. The scouting report is out on old boy, man. Old boy don't like to slide. We all know that quarterbacks that don't know that love contact don't last. Yeah. I don't care how great of a runner you are. We've seen some of the greatest runners at the quarterback position of all time, bro. I go back to Randall Cunningham. All those flip hits that he used to get fucked him up. By the time he became a Viking and he was throwing those passes to Randy Moss and shit, he was a pocket passer. He wasn't running nowhere. That dude wasn't even running through the car wash drive-through at the gas station. He wasn't doing shit. Okay, Michael Vick. We all know Michael Vick was him until he started getting his head blown off, started getting him concussions. Okay, Steve Young, run up the ass until Aeneas Williams clinked this clock. Remember that hit that Aeneas Williams put on Steve Young and shit when Aeneas Williams was with the Cardinals? Was never the same after they retired from getting concussions. Okay, we can just name it. Lamar Jackson. Just go injuries. Okay, Jalen Hurts is getting injuries from running. Keep running around. The only person that knows how to run and not get hurt is Mahomes. Okay, Mahomes is like, can I? And he makes the right decision, bro. He knows when to slide. And you know why he knows why to slide? Because his father was a professional baseball player. His father was a professional pitcher. Patrick Mahomes Sr. played in the major leagues. You don't think that dude was a pitcher himself? That dude played baseball. That knows how to slide. He knows when to avoid a tag. Okay? Patrick Mahomes is a different breed. Okay? When he's running, he knows when to avoid a tag. Okay, they get ready. Let me slide now. You're already in your hitting motion. You're already off your feet. He's like, pow. You know it. You know it. Okay, you know I'm telling the truth. Okay. All right, Doc. Unknown Raider guy said, done with that jury duty, man. You got over it. You got out of that shit quick. You must have told him you was a Raider fan. Unknown Raider guy. They're like, oh no, we can't have him on the jury. We can't have a Raider fan on the jury. You got to go. Dr. Van said, I took my daughter to the Nugs game last night for her birthday. Hey, Doc, you a real good dad. I got to give it to you, Doc. If only if you get your football team and basketball team shit right, you'd be good. Okay. Your baseball team is right. Computer Genius, you were right about Jimmy G. Will you be right about Fields? Seems like that's where they're going. I don't know. I'm just telling you, I don't have a synopsis on Fields yet. All I'm telling you is what I know. I know that he hates Luke Getsy. I know that. I know that the dude is not on my team yet. I don't have to be right at this point. That man is on the Chicago Bears. He's not on my team. When he comes to my team, I'll have a better synopsis. I'm just telling you what I want. I want number one. You can write it in crayon. You can write it in spray paint. Number one, Jalen Daniels. Number two, Justin Fields. After that, I don't give a shit. We're not going to beat Mahomes. That's all I care about, bro. I haven't been this focused. Let me tell you guys something. The last time I was this focused on a quarterback as a fan of this team, Terry Bradshaw was winning Super Bowls for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was the last time I was this focused on one guy. When I knew every year, like I said before, I didn't grow up having us making them playoffs as a goal. That's a goal for all of us. Making the playoffs is a goal. That's not a goal. That was not a goal for me. I knew I was making the playoffs. Winning a playoff game is a goal. We haven't won one in 22 years. It's a goal. That was not a goal for me. I knew we were winning playoff games. I knew we were going to the AFC Championship game every year. I knew I had to beat the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. Every time that I did not beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Championship game, they won the Super Bowl. Every time. When I did beat them, I won the Super Bowl. I have not been this focused on a quarterback since Terry Bradshaw. He is the problem, number 15. That's my focus. I don't care about nobody else, bro. I don't care. Can we beat Mahomes? If we could beat Mahomes, we're winning the division. If the Raiders can sweep the Chiefs, we're winning the division. Facts. Who am I worried about? Am I worried about Herbert? I don't even know if Herbert's going to be healthy. Am I worried about the Broncos? Dr. Van? I don't even know who your quarterback's going to be. But then again, it's Jared Stidham. I'm not worried about him. He's a piece of shit. Okay? I'm worried about 15. That's it. That's all I'm worried about. Okay? Willie Teague, man, thank you for the $3 dono. Jay Bird Fields can get us Marcus Harrison Jr. I'm hearing that. Okay. See you guys on here, man. Good conversation. Jay Bird, we're taking Williams and trading Fields to the Pats. Oh. You know what? I'm going to keep it $1.50. Jay Bird is on here saying some shit. Pay attention to Jay Bird, man. He's the only Bears fan that's on here. Listen to him. If they trade Justin Fields and he goes to the Patriots and they get Caleb, we got to get Jalen Daniels or we're fucked. There's other people that want Justin Fields. The Atlanta Falcons they want him. The Atlanta Falcons are they're probably willing to mortgage their stadium for that shit. There's teams that are more desperate than we are, okay, for Justin Fields. I don't think we're desperate for Justin Fields. I think we are, in case of emergency, we get Justin Fields. Christy Hurd says we will do that. You already know, man. Come on, Christy. With you two successful ladies, I don't need to be opening my wallet hanging with y'all. I'm just going to be sitting there chilling, hanging out with y'all, eating and drinking, talking shit, okay, and wearing the merch. Just like you will be. Rick, so who would you rather have behind center, Justin Fields or Aiden O'Connell? Ooh. I only can go based on what the sample size that I have. I would say I want Justin Fields. But I only want Justin Fields because he can run. The passing, I think AOC's a better passer. I think AOC's a better passer than Justin Fields. But you can't pass your way past the Chiefs. You got to be able to extend plays and get first downs. That's the thing that the Chiefs defense is not used to us doing. They're not used to having to spy on our quarterback. We have to spy on Mahomes. But when they play us, they're doubling Tay. Everybody else we're either running a zone or we're running a cover one. Like, man, we're not worried. Okay? Put the pressure on AOC. Keep him in the pocket. Collapse the pocket. He's going to fall. That's it. We don't have to spy on him. But when you got a guy like Justin Fields, you better spy on Fields. Who are you going to double? You spy Fields. Devontae Adams is single coverage. Now, if he can get him the ball, barbecue chicken. If Justin Fields can get his passing shit on point, it's going to be a problem for Kansas City because you got to spy on Fields. Fields is going to kill you. I remember when he was a rookie against us, Justin Fields ran off like a 45-yard run against us, bro. I'm like, fuck. All right? But his passing is the problem. So I think Aiden O'Connell is a better passer, but Justin Fields is a dual threat. Okay? So I'd rather have Justin Fields. But do I think that the way he's playing now is good enough to beat Patrick Mahomes? You see, I'm only saying his name. I'm not saying the Chiefs. I'm done with that. Can he beat Mahomes? I don't think he can. Because he's going to have to throw the football to beat Mahomes. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Free Thinker says, where do I hail from? I hail from the Bay Area, the Yay area, baby. That's where I'm from. Okay? Original Oakland Raider, baby. That's where I'm from. I'm from the soil from up north. Okay. Hey, happy birthday to Dr. Van's daughter, man. Doc is a very good dad. Like I said before, his basketball and football choices need some help. But outside of that, he's a good guy. Okay. Campbell. Maurice Ross said, I hate Randy Moss claiming that he's better than Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is the go to wide receivers. You got to look at it like this, bro. Randy Moss is the guy who is the most talented wide receiver to ever lace him up. There's never been a wide receiver more gifted than Randy Moss. What couldn't Randy do? Randy was faster than probably every wide receiver in his prime that ever played. Randy had the size. He was 6'5". Randy had the leaping ability. He had like a 40-something inch vertical. Randy had the hands. Okay? Randy was nasty. Nasty when he was in his prime. But he's not the GOAT because he didn't have the heart. If he would have had the heart, he would have been the GOAT. But he didn't have the heart. He thinks that his talent is good enough to be the GOAT. It's not. I never seen Jerry Rice dog it in a game. I never seen Jerry Rice say, I play when I want to play. I never seen Jerry Rice alligator arm passes. I never seen any of that. Jerry Rice ran his routes the same every time. And if Randy Moss wants to think he's better than the GOAT, why don't you ask the GOAT wide receiver, the GOAT cornerback who covered them both? Who's the GOAT? I've never heard Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, ever say that Randy Moss is the GOAT. I heard him say Jerry Rice was. So who am I going to believe? Am I going to believe Randy Moss or am I going to believe Deion? I'm going to believe Deion. Deion covered them both. Deion played against them both. And Deion is going to tell you better than we can tell you because he's the all-time greatest cover corner in the history of the game. So I'm going to go with Prime. Prime doesn't say his name and I ain't going to say his name. It's that simple. Okay. Rich said Jaden Daniels is the real one from San Bernardino. Hey, man, that's dope. I'm glad he's a real one from San Bernardino, man, but can he be a real one wearing the silver and black? He wants to play for the Raiders, but so does C.J. Stroud. I mean, I'm like, how do you not get C.J. Stroud, bro, when he was available? Champ Kelly went right to Josh and Dave and said, hey, man, C.J. Stroud is the best quarterback that's ready for the league. We can get him. Here's a package. Like, nah, we're good. We got Jimmy G string, man. Let me go ahead and, call the Bunny Ranch and tell them to be here at practice tomorrow. Can't keep making those kind of mistakes, bro. Okay. Luis Corral said, what up, Shaq? Are we really going to do at the quarterback position? I don't know, bro. I'm just telling you what I want. Okay. FD, can consciousness... Okay, I don't know about all that shit. Freedom and liberty, talking about God. I'm with that. D Smokes, man, AOC MVP incoming. Ooh, that's a big leap. I would love it. Why would I not support my quarterback? AOC's my quarterback, bro. I'm just telling you, based on what I've seen, AOC got a lot of work to do. He got a lot of work to do, bro. Okay? He can't leave touchdowns on the field like that. I mean, he's got to get the ball to Adams. If Adams is wide open, he has to get him the ball, bro. If it was Derek Carr, would you guys have that same patience? No. You guys would not be putting on the Superman cap, the cape, the Batman cape. You wouldn't be putting on the Doctor Strange cape for DC if he was missing a wide open Devontae Adams. You guys would be having a baby. You guys out there will be having a whole baby coming out of your ass. Okay, if Derek Carr was leaving Devontae Adams wide open the way AOC was, but you guys seem to have an affinity for AOC, like, hey man, blah blah blah, and I'm like, dude, I seen a wide open Devontae Adams for a touchdown. He didn't even throw him the ball. Why are you throwing a check down when Devontae's wide open? Just saying. Okay. All right. Jackson Burr said, give him a chance. Give who a chance? Okay. Chrissy Hurd, offense is what we need more. Like I said, man, everybody thinks the defense is gonna win us something. It's not, bro. Defense is gonna keep us in the game. It's just like what happened, Christy, when everybody was crying about the damn Vikings when we lost 3-0. Instead of them focusing, they were focusing on what the defense did. The defense held them to 0 points. We lost on a field goal because the offense couldn't get nothing going. Y'all want to blame Antonio Pierce for what the offense didn't do. Whose offense was it? Josh McDaniels' offense. Who was running it? Josh McDaniels' assistant HC? Assistant OC? Shit. That was on Bo Hardegree. Okay. Here's what it is. Jackson Burnett said there's nobody in the draft. Jay Bird, you Raider fans will never win that division. I don't care who your quarterback is. Well, we don't have to win the division, Jay Bird. And if anybody doesn't need to be talking about winning divisions, it's damn sure not y'all. Let's not start throwing insults around when you know your Bears. You guys haven't seen a division title probably in your life. I'd be willing to bet that you're not 35, 40 years old. You ain't won no division. Well, shit, the last time y'all won a division when you guys played in the Super Bowl, and when Peyton Manning lit you guys up. So let's not act like you guys are barn burners. We're playing in the toughest division in football. You're playing in the NFC North, and you can't even beat Jordan Love. You need to be concerned about what your division is before you're talking about us. Okay? Jay Bird's team is the Bears. Ice in the House said AFC West is locked down for the next 5 years. Quite possibly. Okay. Jackson Burnett said 49ers. Yeah, y'all need to figure out how y'all can win a Super Bowl, man. Y'all lost 3 in a row. The 49ers have lost more Super Bowls than the Raiders. We only lost 2. Y'all have lost 3 in a row. Okay. Jervis, I live in Chicago, Illinois. We're on the rise. Y'all ain't on no rise. You ain't on rise. Let's not lie now. You were doing real good till you started feeling yourself. I don't know why you feeling yourself. You're back-to-back first pick in the drafts. That means you guys are trash. Cut it out, bro. You're not the first pick of the draft and you guys are on the rise. Where are you getting that from? Okay. All right. You guys making shit up. Computer genius. All we need to do is focus on defeating Mahomes. That's all I'm doing. I don't care about nobody else. I see one guy winning every year. Anybody that's drafting before the Raiders don't need to be talking. Any of you fans out there that want to try to use this as an opportunity to diss my team, if you're drafting ahead of me, that means you're trash. Okay? Let's understand that. Especially if you're in the top 3 picks. If you're in the top 3 picks, you are at the bottom of the barrel of the league. Especially if you're number 1. 2 years in a row. Okay? Let's not do it. D. Bernie. What's up, D? 3 first downs, 2 seconds for the first round pick overall pick in this draft. I don't know. Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Okay? I'm just telling you, it's going to be very interesting, you guys. It's going to be very interesting. Leo V. Who you put at number 1 as far as the impact sports in this era? Steph Curry and Mahomes? Curry, bro. Curry has more chips. Curry is the all-time greatest shooter of all time, bro. Curry changed the game. Has Mahomes changed the game? Not yet. Do I think that he has the ability to change the game? Yeah. Let's give that guy his cigars right now. You're not gonna hear no Patrick Mahomes hate over here, bro. He's doing too much. My dislike for him is not helping me win. Curry by far, bro. Curry changed the game. Okay? Curry is an average size guy. He's listed at 6'3", but he's really like 6'2". He's the same height as me, bro. That dude is not big. He ain't flying over everybody. He ain't dunking on nobody. He ain't big like LeBron. He ain't wiry like Kobe. That dude is an average dude. That is a dude who, if you didn't know him by face, he'd go right. Steph Curry looks like the average guy till you put that basketball in his hand. It's a problem then. So definitely. Okay. Ice in the House said Rashid Rice is hella good too. He is good, but he's not enough for me to be worried about. I saw Rashid Rice lose his shit against Jack Jones on during the on Christmas. Remember when Rashid Rice was all in Jack Jones's face and pulled his mouthpiece and threw it, doing all that little girl shit? That's girl shit, bro. Remember he did all of that? And what happened? What happened a couple of plays later? Pick six. So Rashid Rice he's cool, but he's immature. You don't incite somebody like a Jack Jones, somebody who's from the street. You don't do that with that kind of dude. You got to know who you're fucking with. You can't just be talking shit to somebody like that. Somebody who has gotten in trouble his entire life on every level. A dude that would, if you saw him in the street, if Jack Jones saw Rashid Rice here in LA somewhere in Santa Monica at a restaurant, Jack Jones is going over to his table saying, what was that shit you was talking about, motherfucker? You don't fuck with somebody like that. But Rashid Rice, all he did was cause his quarterback to throw a pick six, fucking around with Jack Jones. See, that's his problem. He doesn't understand that shit doesn't work on somebody like him, bro. Okay. Fambo in this draft, we need to draft a quarterback, then work on the defense. I agree. Okay. All right, YN, appreciate you. Jay Bird, we got number 1 pick in Fields. We're trading Fields for the Patriots, and then it's over on grabbing Marvin Harrison Jr., 9 overall pick. It's possible. But if you guys are in the top 5 picks next year, then it doesn't do you guys any good. Let's not act like the Bears are all of that. See, the problem with you, Jay Bird, is, let me tell you what the problem is with your Bears team, bro. Your Bears team, and like I said, my best friend's from Chicago. I'd be willing to believe you're not even from Chicago. You're probably from Schaumburg. You're probably from somewhere you're probably from a suburb. You're not from the Chi. Okay? You ain't from the west side. You ain't from the south side and shit. You might be from the north side somewhere. I've been to Chicago. Okay? So I can tell how you talk, that you're a suburban. Okay? You're probably from Springfield, Illinois or some shit. Okay? You ain't from the city of Chicago. That's where you're not from. Okay? So with that being said, the problem with the Bears was when you guys took Khalil Mack and you took that damn $22.5 million contract that he wanted and you paid him, that crippled your cap and crippled your team all the way up till now. That's what happened. Khalil Mack came up there and ate your cap up. Came over there, you couldn't make no moves. You didn't have any draft picks, and you didn't have any cap room. And that man destroyed your cap, and you're still trying to recover from 52. Okay? Nate Dogg. Hey, Shaq, I'd love to see the NFL schedule. Us get Chiefs Geek 1, Arrowhead, shut the haters up. Florio and all the other haters in the media will make all excuses, though. You're right. Hold on a second. Let me cut my light on real quick. Okay, you guys, I had to cut the light on real quick. All right, I ain't gonna be out here too much longer. I'm about to go have some dinner. Okay, Nate Dogg, as far as what you said, you got to understand, man. The Raiders win the Super Bowl. These guys are not going to change their tune. Just think about somebody who you can't stand and they have a victory in their life. Did you like them more or did you hate them more? You hated them more. Every time my team won a Super Bowl, the people that didn't like us hated us more. Every time we beat an opponent in the Super Bowl and we won the trophy, they talked about what they did, what the other team didn't do. Never gave us our credit. You're never getting props. You're never getting respect. All you need to do is line up trophies. That's it. You're the odd man out. You are the black sheep. You are the person that nobody wants to fuck with. You're the person that when you show up, everybody's talking, here comes the Raiders. They ain't fucking with us. Appreciate the fact that you got haters, bro. Let the haters do their fucking job. Let them hate. Win in spite of the haters. We've done it 3 times. It's been done. Okay? You don't ever think that when you win some shit, they're going to go on ESPN and tell you how great you are. They're never going to do it. All they're going to do is talk about you the way they've been talking about you. I'm trying to help you guys out. Okay? Nate, have you ever dated a girl and her friends didn't like you? Nobody liked you, bro. Her parents didn't like you. Her dad didn't like you. Mom didn't like you. Best friend didn't like you. All her girlfriends didn't like you. But guess what? Didn't matter. The girl who you was fucking with you. That's what it is to be a Raider, bro. Don't give a fuck with who don't fuck with you. You know how many times that shit happened to me? My father doesn't really like you. That's fine. Lay down. Lay down anyway. It doesn't matter what your daddy thinks. Matter of fact, I'm going to break your back more now. Okay? Doesn't matter. Don't look for outside love. Don't look for outside respect. Don't look for y'all getting it together because they're not fucking with us. Okay? Enjoy being the bad guy like Tony Montana. Say hello to the bad guy so you guys can point your fucking fingers. Be Tony Montana. Fuck everybody. I'm disrupting this entire restaurant in this bitch and no one's gonna do nothing. Okay? That's us. Don't expect love because you're not getting it. Long as she's fucking with you and she's riding shotgun, it doesn't matter. Girl, why are you fucking around with him? Come on, girl, let's go. Oh, I gotta go. Bye. They talking shit again? Yeah, they always ride and tell me I could do better. Well, you can't do better because it put you tighten up your seatbelt. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's it. That's it, bro. Okay, stop wasting your time. Corey said just got to keep with him on the bench for backup. Yeah. Okay. Bo Long. My boy Bo Long, what's going on? Okay. I'm not going to read the same comments over and over again, you guys. Corey, number 15 is going to keep an eye out when he throws the ball to the right. He has to. He has to, bro. You're talking about a guy who has no fear of nobody in this NFL, bro. How are you going to beat somebody that's that good? You got to put some doubt in his mind, bro. You got to put some doubt in his mind. Without no doubt, it's over. That is a dude that has no weaknesses. Patrick Mahomes has no weakness as a quarterback. None. He has the arm strength, the accuracy, the ability to extend plays, will run, will clutch. He's everything, bro. You got to get in his head. So that's the only thing you can do. He doesn't get hurt. No, he doesn't have any of these issues. That dude is he's pretty much invincible, bro. Superman had kryptonite. Something has to fucking be his weakness. Okay? Got to figure that shit out. Leo Sanders got vouched by Jerry Jones to make it to the league, and he most likely won't go to the Cowboys one day. Okay? Puffs, I love to see Fields back. Clipping the buds before they bloom is a huge problem in the league. That's facts. I agree with that. Okay. I see you guys, man. I'm just going to read some other people's that I haven't read. Let's do a draft party at Allegiant. I always do a draft party. I do a draft party every year, right here on this channel. Okay. Iceman, you are right, Shaq. We need to trade up. Be aggressive with trades like Jimmy Johnson and the Rams recently did. Hey, man, salute. Hey, man, comes a time, man, where you got to put up or shut up, bro. It's that simple. All right. We'll get up out of here in a couple minutes, man. Fred Goldell said bubble wrap. Yeah, man, you gonna have to bubble wrap his ass, bro. I mean, like I said before, dude, I learned my lesson, man. This Super Bowl woke me up. If you're not serious and you're not getting serious about beating that man, you're not winning shit. Okay? I'm just being honest with you guys, man. Y'all can sit around here and have pipe dreams all you want to. All right? That man is 28 years old. He ain't going nowhere. Okay? Puff says the receiver room never seems to improve either. We'll find out this year. Ike boy says, Yo, Schlusek, you remember what play this year made you say he just shook you out your drawers? Yep, I know. Trying to say it. Okay. Marl Davis said, build the defense. I want to see the Raiders be a top NFL defense. Armando Soria, the last 9 games of the seasons, the Raiders were ranked #1 in defense. So as far as the second part of the season, we were ranked #1. But what did it do for us? We still lost games that we shouldn't have lost because of the offense. We lost against the Vikings because of the offense. We lost to the Colts because of the offense. We only beat the Chiefs because of our defense. You can't expect the defense to get defensive touchdowns every game. That's the rarest play. Pick six is probably the rarest play in football on defense. A sack fumble is easier to happen. You see more quarterbacks losing the ball in the pocket, getting the ball knocked out of their hands faster than you see somebody run a pick six back. Pick six is probably the rarest play in defensive football. We had 2 of them. Okay? All right, man. Yeah, I'm seeing what you guys are saying. Iceman talking to Puffs. We don't know what's going on. We don't know who we're picking up. Jay Bird's acting like he's better. Jay Bird's talking about you guys were up Schitt's Creek with no Daniels. We'll find out, bro. We're going to find out, man. Okay. See, salute to all you guys, man. I'm going to go back in the house pretty soon. Yeah. I see you guys going on, man. I see you guys going on. Justin saw Devontae's still top receiver. Would never want to trade that guy. He's a special player. Like I said, man, name a wide receiver that had 100 catches and had 3 different quarterbacks. Name a guy who had 100 catches on the season and he caught the ball from 3 different dudes. And one of the dudes missed him several times. All right. Armando Soria said we talk all this shit and Aiden O'Connell might break out next year. There's a whole bunch of things that may happen. We don't know. Bill Holloway, what's going on? Big Beezy. What stick you got? Oh, My Father. I smoked the My Father, bro. I went ahead and pulled out the My Father today. But I'm about to go inside, man. I think the Lakers are getting ready to come on. I'm going to read a few more questions and I'm out of here, you guys. Okay, I'll come back and holler at you guys tomorrow. All right. Carlos said, great show. That's what I do, baby. That's what I'm here to give you guys a great show. Okay, let me get up out of here, man. I'm already starting to position myself to go inside. Bill Holloway says, if we give up our first and second rounds, we can pick up McCarthy in the third. We'll be good. J.J. McCarthy is definitely an option. I was asked, who would I rather have, McCarthy or Bo Nix? And I think Bo Nix is a better athlete, but there's something about J.J. McCarthy, bro. There's something about him. Something about him, dog. I don't know what it is. Okay, but there's something about that kid. We're going to reserve a spot for you at the Airbnb opening night, man. Bring the wife. Hey, man, it's all good. It's all good, man. I'm going to be, I was on a 1-game-a-year Raider game hiatus. When Josh McDaniels became the coach of the team, I said, I'm only going to go to 1 game a year. I've only been to 2 games in 2 seasons. I'm going to be at a lot of games this next season, bro. All right, man. Bill Holloway, resign Adam Butler. Stop, resign Justin Janabe from Baltimore. Yeah, we got a bunch of things we could do. Bugsy Bogart said Marvin's a beast. Yes, he is. Dr. Van, Egalitarian. Let me shout out some of my guys on here, man. Ben Dover in the house. What's going on, pimp? I see Ben Dover in this bitch. Andre Styles, what's going on? I'm just going to shout you guys out. I'm going to go in the house, watch basketball. Nate Dogg, Shacky saying facts that people are telling me to be patient with McDaniels. Yep, exactly, bro. It's funny, man, how when people want what they want you to be patient. Then when they don't get what they want you to be impatient. You got to play the game, bro. It's like it's our turn. They have to sit back on the sidelines and they're going to have to suffer. Okay, Andre Styles, we're running gun with AP, man. Make sure you guys are checking out the video, the new commercial, man, that I did for the Unfiltered Nation. You'll see AP with the unfiltered merch. You'll see him with the beanie, bro. It's right here on this channel, bro. I don't cap. AP got our shit. Okay, I got the video to prove it. Bill Oliver said, keep a bottle of Motrin in the car. Yeah, I learned that now. Tired of paying $10 for Motrin. All right, let me get up out of here, y'all, man. Salute to all y'all. Dominic Silva, go Eagles, man. Fly, Eagles, fly. I need you on this channel, man. Craig Christ said Devontae Adams. Yes, sir. Bugsy Bogart, do you think Luke is a good offensive coordinator? That remains to be seen. All I can do is go by what he did with the Packers, but when he was with the Bears, he was not good. But now I know why, because him and Justin Fields, they hated him. Well, he didn't. I don't think Luke hated Justin, but Justin hated him. So let's just keep it. Let's just keep it like that. Love Devontae Adams, for those of you guys asking. What happened to Khalil Mack? You asked me. Ever since he left the Raiders, man, he's just been a journeyman. God. All right, man, let me get up out of here, man. Rick L., I enjoyed Justin Fields and the St. Brown podcast. Yeah, I heard about it, dog. I don't know if I want to watch all these podcasts, man. These podcasts are just a lot to watch. But I heard it was a good interview. I seen some of the clips. Okay. Rick L., Justin Fields. Get Fields, draft McCarthy. I think we need to draft more than one quarterback. What's up, Booze? Booze in the house. El Brujo, Dela Nation. The way Mark reacted to Jack Jones' interception against the Chargers tells you everything. Facts. When Mark Davis put his hands on the side of his face and was like this, AP had to bet his job, though. That's the key. AP had to bet his job with the owner to get the guy that made Mark Davis do this. All right. All right, man, let me get up out of here, you guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go, man. I think we've done enough tonight. Chris Z, Packer Nation. There's only one nation, bruh. But you could be over here. Okay. Jolly Sean Copeland said Mahomes still gets hurt. Not a lot. Not enough for him to cost him a Super Bowl, though. Brother Trife. What's up, Trife? I'm just gonna scroll my peoples, man. See what's going on. And then I'm gonna go in the house, go watch this basketball, man. See what's going on. Michael James in the house. Ikey Boy. What's up, Ikey Boy? Russell Wilson chant. I don't want that dude. Man, stop putting Russell Wilson on my team. Egalitarian Tom Telesco must resign Malcolm Kuntz. Without question, I love Kuntz. Jesse Murrow. What's up, Jesse? All right, man, let me get up out of here, y'all. All right, man, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna scroll and see if I see any of my boys on here. Make sure I see you guys. Zach, Raider Zach in the house. Ray Love. Rebecca, what's up, Rebecca? You broke your foot. Oh, shit. Damn, girl. You gotta be careful now. You gotta be careful. Okay? You gotta be careful. All right. All right, man, I'll holler at you guys, man. Nice show tonight. Go outside, have me some dinner, go watch me some basketball. But we'll soon find out, man. Be ready for the combine. We're gonna be talking some more. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. But it is Friday night. So I'm gonna go and have me some good food, watch some basketball, hang out with the fam bam. And I'll chop it up with you guys later, man. Love y'all, man. Make sure y'all go and pick it up the merch. Go check out the videos. Go check out the new commercial for Unfiltered Nation. And even if you're not a Nation fan, there's always something for you at the store. All right, man. Love y'all. Matthew Check Unfiltered.